Fifth action, it's good as opposed to bad development. And Byron Shire Council has time and again displayed a failure to take the lead in planning to avoid inappropriate development. We are behind other councils in many areas involved in the planning process. I've had the opportunity, dealing with probably 80, 90 of the 120 odd councils in New South Wales, to see some very good and innovative ideas. I've seen very few come out of this council, I can tell you. We're behind other councils in our planning processes, including a proper development contribution policy, a fair one, and we have too often allowed the state government to step in where our planning has been deficient. And West Byron is a good example of where that occurred. Local height limits are under attack, and some developers, mostly not all, thankfully, are trying to push those limits. And one of the biggest fears in our community is that the Shire will become another Gold Coast, running from Lennox to Tweed. We don't want that. This is a genuine threat to our Shire, and it's happening now. And what I've said is that at times inappropriate development is occurring by council default, not getting onto the front foot. That's not a criticism necessarily of any individual or council staff, but we need a new energy and a new focus. And one of the keys is a real understanding of the opportunities and limitations that arise under state environmental and planning legislation. It's really too large a topic for me to deal with here, but alone amongst all the candidates, that's where my expertise lies. And I think it's an essential part for a leader in this area as a mayor to be able to understand, ask the right questions of the relevant staff and advisors on those critical issues.